What's up, everyone? I just want to say what's up. Happy Sunday. Hope you're having a great weekend. Sorry if there's snoring in the background. Doggy is sleeping right below me. Now, I know I said I was going to talk about AMC, but we need to talk about something that's more important than AMC. Men, help me out. Women, I know there's women subscribed to this channel, but men, you need to hear this. You could drop me a comment on this, but am I wrong or women are delusional? I hear a story this weekend. I went to this couple's wedding and they got married 6 years ago, and she's divorcing him because he does not want children. Because he changed his mind about children, she's divorcing him. Now, I know people are going to say that's wrong if they talked about kids and, and he changed his mind because God says you're supposed to have kids. Everybody has the right to change their mind, okay? You do not do something that could make you miserable and will make you a horrible parent. If you want to have 50 kids, do what you got to do, but you can't blame people if they do not want children. Now, from my understanding, my man, he drinks a little too much. He plays video games and he watches sports all the time. Now, this is why I say, men, you need to be on top of your game. If you want to start a business, you start it. If you want to take a job abroad, leave shorty behind. If you ain't got no kids with her, go do you, or you're going to resent them. You need to be the best person you could be, men, and build your brand. Don't worry about these women. Oh, I like a man with a dad bod. Don't pay no attention to that. Because if the buff dude walks past, they're going to look at that dude. Learn a fighting style. Be a straight Wolverine. You need to be a heathen and animal out here in these streets and do it the best you can do. Get out of debt. If you like sports cars, go do that stuff with your friends. Chase greatness. For real, just enjoy life, because here's why. She's divorcing him because he doesn't want children. Now, let me ask you something. He gave her the wedding of her dreams. He moved in her parent in the house that they bought. I'm sure he didn't think that was going to happen, but all of a sudden she moves in her parent. Now, where does she think she's going to meet a man to have kids in late 30s? She's late 30s. Women, where do you think you're going to meet a man all of a sudden to have kids in your late 30s? I'm sure you're going to meet a man. He's going to blow your back out and put your ankles behind your head and probably give you a baby, but he ain't going to be there. So you're going to leave a dude who doesn't put his hands on you. He goes to work. He's a good dude. He was good enough to marry, but because he does not give you children, you're willing to leave. That's the second time I actually heard that in a month. There was another girl at the gym talking about that. Oh, I'm going through a divorce because he doesn't want kids. Oh, I'm 36. I still can get somebody. Do you hear this? They still can get somebody. Men, they're always on the look for something better. They're always on the look for what they want. You need to be the best person you can be and do what you got to do and follow your dreams. I'm telling you, women, you're delusional. Why would a man want to have babies with a woman in the late 30s when he can have babies with a woman in her mid 20s to late 20s, and the baby will probably be healthier? Let me ask you a question. If kids were so important to you, why did you wait so long? Why didn't you have the kids before? And I don't care what people are going to say. She might have been doing this. She might have been doing that. Oh, she was doing what was best for her. So now that she's ready to have kids, my man's supposed to drop everything and just give her what she wants. Men, this is why I tell you, you need to have your money right. You need to be debt free, because say you get ambushed with this. You walk through the door. I'm filing for divorce if you don't want kids. You could say, okay. You could sit back. You can go to your phone. You could book a trip to Belize, Costa Rica, Amsterdam. Call your job. Take 2 weeks vacation. If you have a career, take 2 weeks vacation, book a trip, have some cash, some emergency cash, fly over there and take 2 weeks and just get your mind right. Okay. Remember, you ain't got no kids to answer to. So there ain't no reason why you got to be home. You can take this time and really think it out and say, okay, I'm going to go back home. I want my family to be there just in case she tries to call the cops and lie on me, because women do that. I want the police there. I want my family. I want my boys there. I'm going to move my stuff out. And while you're overseas or wherever you're at, you could be calling places to get an apartment and say, all right, we're going to go through this divorce. We're going to divvy everything up, but I never want to see you again. We ain't got to see each other. There ain't nothing to work out, because you already just showed me it's not about us. It's about what you want. It's not about my feelings. It's not about listening to me on why I don't think we should have kids. It's about everything you want and you feel you can do better than me. Do you see the whole word of when people say hypergamy? A woman always thinks they can do better. They always think, and I'm willing to bet there's another dude in her ear saying, leave him, I'll give you a baby, we'll have a nice family. I can guarantee you, women don't make that move unless there's something waiting in the wind. You mark my words. There's somebody waiting in the wind. Now, men, you need to do what's best for you. Leave me a comment. Who do you think is wrong here? Do you think she's wrong or do you think he's wrong? No regrets.